sun's out, guys. Really got my steps in, too.
That's quite big. Impressive.
I'm assuming anybody who's been paying attention at this point has definitely seen that build video from that one guy showing off his crazy synergy with the Jackrabbit and the glider, with all the fire and immolation and yada yada yada. I think that's an amazing build. The infinite ammo combined with pretty good base damage, you know, every single pellet proccing ignition. The whole thing is great, but the issue is it's single target in the purest sense of you have to hit what you want to damage. But with the way enemies work in this game is they've got layers.
Layers!
And you can't break through those layers unless you break the ones on top, which means you have to consistently hit the same piece over and over and over again, which is kind of difficult when you're moving around at the speed of fucking sound and everything's trying to kill you and they're rotating around and flying and yada yada yada. These are the mods I use for the build. Frantic Fingers is essential. Gunship is also essential. Higher Caliber, not so much. Sawed Off, very nice to have. Not required, especially because it makes you take extra damage. In fact, I actually recommend not taking this. I like it because it makes me feel alive.
Oh, yeah!
Makes Roachard feel alive too, apparently. And this is the pièce de résistance. This is the main piece of the puzzle. This is what gives us all of the crazy shenanigans that we get to do with this gun. It's basically Frantic Fingers and Hull Piercer here are where we're getting our damage from. So, instead of trying to, say, make it more accurate or, you know, trying to focus on only one side of the mob, I decided I would try to find a way to just circumvent the problem entirely. Say, fuck it. Give me an explosion, give me high damage, let's see where we can go with this, right? So, I found a setup for the gunship cannon here that allows me to do that. Now, it's not a very good mainline weapon, mainly because it's extremely annoying to use, and I'll show you that in a second, but it's still very, very powerful. Biggest annoyance is needing to spam the reload button to get shells in there, but that you figure that out after a while. You know, it'll one-shot any small mob. It's a two-shot to the cubes if you actually hit them dead center. And it's kind of an indeterminate number of shots or anything above that, but it's generally going to kill pretty good. And especially for abominations, it's going to, at the very least, crack them the fuck open for you to get in there with the Jackrabbit and give them what for, you know? That was the most ridiculous thing I have seen spawn so far.